Hey, everybody. Tatiana Gray here, producer and coach here at Such a Voice. Today, I'm going to talk about wearing one hat at a time. Being a voiceover artist is like owning a small business, and that means you have to manage a lot of different roles. Or, in other words, you have to wear a lot of different hats. You have to act, of course, and you have to direct yourself, and you have to engineer your own audio and be your own accountant and secretary and marketing director and researcher. And as you can imagine, it can be a little bit overwhelming. So here's my suggestion: wear one hat at a time. You can't fully focus on acting if at the same time you're watching the waveform to make sure you're not clipping or thinking about a different lead in line you might want to use for your next take. You can only do one thing at a time if you want to do that thing well. So today, I'm going to film myself doing a commercial audition. I'm going to show you how I go from being the engineer to the researcher or dramaturg to the director to the actor, back to the director, maybe back to the engineer, and then to my own personal secretary. But I only do one thing at a time. Note, I'm not going to show you the audition copy or let you hear the audition. And that's important. You shouldn't ever post a script or an audition onto social media or any other public facing platform, because a lot of times these scripts are proprietary information. So I'm going to read you the specs and the direction that I've received from my agent, but not the actual script. So none of us get into any hot water. Because one of the hats I can't wear is the hat of a lawyer. Okay, here we go. For this direction, we'd like to explore a dry and humorous read that brings a level of self awareness to our fantastical brand world. Think Ali Wong, Aubrey Plaza, or Laverne Cox. They shouldn't be overly negative or sarcastic, just honest. Authoritative but not condescending, like a friend who will tell you what you need to hear. So, my researcher or dramaturg has a few things to do. I can look up those celebrity references: Ali Wong, Aubrey Plaza, Laverne Cox, see what they have in common. I can take a look at the script and I can try and see what they mean with that direction in the script. As a researcher, I can also look up any words I don't understand. And I can watch any other videos that particular company or brand already has online. And then I can determine, is this right in line with their branding or is this a departure? In either way, how can I fit myself in there? So here I go. So now I'm going to put on my engineer hat and I'm going to make sure all of my technology is set up correctly. My waveform looks good, my levels look good, and I'm ready to just be the actor. Now I'm going to put on my actor hat and I'm going to give a few reads. So now I'm going to take a listen, put on my director hat, and say, I need a little more of this, a little more of that. This sounds good. This doesn't sound good. And go from there. I think the most important lesson is to not act and direct at the same time. You act, then you stop. You listen. Did I like that? What is it about it? Let me look at the specs again. What am I hearing? Evaluate your performance based on what you hear. So now I have an idea of what I liked, what I didn't, and how I can tell myself, the actor, how I can put my actor hat back on and adjust some things. Come back to being the director, find out if you liked it, and if you did, great. If not, make another adjustment. So now let's put our editor hat back on and we will make it sound great. We will render the file in the correct format, name it correctly, and get it ready to go. Then, of course, we have to be our own secretary, make sure we send it to the right person with the right format on time. That's it. Wear one hat at a time. And happy voicing.